James Bond, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, runner at second, 2 down. John Kenzie Noel now at the plate.
Go, Donny! One.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Inning over. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, James Bond. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Pitch is outside. And there's a foul ball. Ripped to right. 1 down.
Batting first, not shortstop.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
Chandler Simpson.
The Rays looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground. Bond throws to first in time, and that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Man at first, 1 away. That one missed. Bond getting the start at second, batting second in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 400. In the air, right field. Noel gets under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Chase.
First and second, no outs. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second, on to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, James Bond. Here we go, James.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, that's inside.
Let's go, James.
Sugar Shane notches the strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This one popped up. Bond settles under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Here on the south side, ready to begin the 8th, John Kenzie Noel getting ready to hit to the right side. Bond throws to first, and that's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams.
Hey, double him up.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Bond in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Chase Mydra will hit next.
Let's go, Chase. Back.
Quick move to first. Bond dives back in safely. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now Colson Montgomery. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. And he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's now 10-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 8.
Bond stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
You got this, Bond.
2 on, 2 outs.
Come on, James.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now. Oh, great stop. And what a play. Ball game. Bond could have done a bit more to help them out. Just one hit in 5 at-bats.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
James Bond has been excellent in his first big league season, leading all rookies in hits. Another opportunity today to keep it going. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's a big power threat, Kyle Manzardo. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Valera on at first, nobody out.
On the ground, turn 2.
Rudder takes off. On the ground. The throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
James Bond, batting with one down, takes a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. His 43rd home run of the season, and the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Back at right field, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. One out in the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder. Up next for the White Sox, the second
Bond
baseman.
turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Out towards right center field. Hayes under it. 2 down.
Up next,
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Strike him out.
2 on, 1 out. That's to third, Vargas. 1 at second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam.
1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Angel Martinez. To the right side, Bond. To first, 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
The second baseman, James.
What a year it's been for the rookie. He's getting a lot of playing time, and there's no doubt he's earned it. He's looked good at the plate and continues to be a valuable piece in this lineup.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. 1 run across. Hayes fires it in. Runner holds it third, so just 1 across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's Josh Bell.
Bell.
The 0-2. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 on, 2 outs. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors at a couple. First and second, 2 outs. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Come on, Josh.
2 on, 2 outs. Bouncer to second. Bond.
Come on.
In plenty of time to first. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. So up next for Chicago, James Bond. He's already homered in this game.
Bond.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 7 and the White Sox 4. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. First and second, 1 out. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians.
Mansardo.
Here we go. Turn 2. Woo! White Sox.
2 on, 1 out. This one popped up, and the infield fly is called. Bond.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Bond. Certainly not the reason they lost this game.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
One down. James Bond digs in now.
Bond.
Bond matched a homer in his last game. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. Just missed it.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Up the middle, Bond. There's one.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Second baseman, Dave Bond.
Bond starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Outside low, ball 1.
Let's go, James.
Struck him out looking. The White Sox leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bond steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-2.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
The designated hitter,
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Up the middle, Sosa tosses to first, and 2 away now.
up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colson.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. Payoff pitch, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
The first baseman, number 5, Munetaka.
Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
2 on, 1 out. Bounced up the middle. Steps on the bag for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Cleveland's out front 6-3. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
Hayes gets his lead at first with nobody out. Out to short. Montgomery steps on the bag for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
On the ground right side, Bond. And he beats it. He's safe.
The bat, number 13.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, George Valera.
Go back to Cleveland.
Ripped to short. They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 9 and the White Sox 3. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game, that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Come on.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tosses to first, now 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
All right, Sox, let's go.
Man on second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bond slings to first, and that is that. Guardians lead 1. They're on top, however, 9-4. Man in scoring position with 2 away. James Bond steps to the plate for the White Sox.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That's a way.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Josh Bell. The White Sox with a chance to get back into it. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Digging in, Colson Montgomery.
The shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Come on, White Sox.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. You can kiss it goodbye. A 3-run homer, and just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
We go to the ninth. Now it's the Guardians DH, Travis Bazzana. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Now one gone in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Gabriel.
Bond with a nice showing despite the loss.
Oh, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
One out man at first. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Come on, Davis.
South side of Chicago, just getting started here.
All right, Davis. Roll it up, roll it up.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Austin Hayes.
One down. And up next for Chicago, James Bond. Line drive. Two down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. One hit, one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Guardians 1 and the White Sox nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, James Bond.
This one in the air center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, number 5.
So up next, Chase DeLauder.
Center fielder.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Bond tosses to first. That is the inning. The Guardians go down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Bond up now, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's out to center field. DeLauder gets under it. And that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. And up next for Cleveland, Edmundo Sosa.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing, and he popped it up. Bond should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 8, George Valera.
Bond steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here. You know, these White Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
To third. Tosses across to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, number 5, Munetaka.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Number 13, shortstop, Gabriel.
Bond had a poor showing, needed to do more.
No, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
James Bond. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. One down. So up next for Chicago, James Bond.
Ball.
Gosman certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. And that one is downstairs. Ball 2.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Right through there for a strike.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's too low. And it's a full count. Just getting started here in Toronto. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Jimenez off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Bond locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
Runners at first and second, and still nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of left center field. Runner around third. He'll score. The White Sox take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now pop up on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Up next in Chicago, the shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. But this lineup's gotten to him already, so he might need to shift his approach.
Sets him down looking.
Yeah, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
First and second, 2 outs. Munetaka Murakami will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 2. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Go-ahead run on base. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Up next in Chicago, the second baseman, James Bond.
That one inside, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, and that's just foul.
That's ball down.
Liner, base hit.
Find the ball.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, smoke that. Boy, good job.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter,
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Strike him out.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 1 left for the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. First and second, 1 out. James Bond steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander under it. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and that is the ball game. Bond with a solid contribution, even despite the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down. And now it's going to be James Bond.
Ball.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
Beat it out.
Fires over to Guerrero. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
So runner at second, 2 down. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Ground ball right side, Bond. Tosses to first, inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move to the second in Toronto. The Jays are out in front 4-0. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman,
Bond, 23 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Come on, Cody.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the air, left side. Straw gets under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop,
Man at first, Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit.
7, Kazuma Okamoto.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Montgomery tossed to second, on to first, double play. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the White Sox 2. One out, runner at second. Ernie Clement digs in now.
Come on, Ernie.
Swing and a pop-up. Two down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hard liner. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the White Sox 2. This is White Sox baseball. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, James Bond. Punts back to work. Inside. Ball one.
Oh, that's outside. Yeah. Let's go, Cody.
Hard hit, right side.
Get it out.
Throws to first
Got
in
it.
time. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
James Bond steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here comes the 0-1. Walker, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer.
Here we go, Ryan.
The 1-1. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. Steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Bond with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Bond steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Left field, Schneider on the move towards the line. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played that field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Go, Toronto.
2 down, nobody on. Rips that one to right. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move to the second in Toronto. The Blue Jays on top, 4-0. Man at first, nobody out. And here is Brandon Valenzuela. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save!
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Ball.
Let's go, Dylan.
And first offering is fouled off. Bond getting the start at second, batting second in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is over 400. That one lifted to left. Schneider moving under it. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Blue Jays 7 and the White Sox nothing. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Bond blocks in, trying to turn momentum back in their favor. This is who they want up there to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just takes one swing to change the tone. This at-bat could be that moment.
In the air, left field. Schneider on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Two on, two outs. Runner on the go. Throw, save!
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
The second base.
And up next for Chicago, James Bond. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Let's go, Ricky.
Just missed.
That's outside. Ball.
And another ball.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Schneider in position. And that's the third out. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Jays 11 and the White Sox nothing. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back now in Toronto. On to the bottom of the 8th, Davis Schneider now at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Let's go, Davis.
3-1 now. Right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
For the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5.
Bond had a poor showing, needed to do more.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.